God spoke to Moses, "Tell the Israelites to turn around and camp on the shore of the sea. Then I'll make Pharaoh's heart stubborn again, and he'll chase after them, and I'll use Pharaoh and his army to put my glory on display. Then the Egyptians will realize that I am God." And that is what happened. When the king of Egypt was told that the people were gone, he and his servants changed their minds. They said, "What have we done, letting Israel, our slave labor, go free?" So he had his chariots harnessed up, and he got his army together. The Egyptians gave chase and caught up with them where they had made camp by the sea. As Pharaoh approached, the Israelites looked up and saw them, Egyptians, coming at them. They were totally afraid. They cried out to terror and God. Moses spoke to the people. "Don't be afraid. Stand firm and watch God do his work of salvation for you today. God will fight the battle for you." God said to Moses, "Hold your staff high and stretch your hand out over the sea. Split the sea. The Israelites will walk through the sea on dry ground. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the Egyptians keep up their stubborn chase." Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and God, with a terrific cast, wind all night long, made the sea go back. He made the sea dry ground. The sea waters split. The Israelites walked through the sea on dry ground, with the waters a wall to the right and to the left. The Egyptians came after them in full pursuit, every horse and chariot and driver of Pharaoh racing into the middle of the sea. God looked down on the Egyptian army and threw them into a panic. He clogged the wheels of their chariots. They were stuck in the mud. The Egyptians said, "Run from Israel! God is fighting on their side and against Egypt." God said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand over the sea, and the waters will come back over the Egyptians, over their chariots, over their horsemen." Moses stretched his hand out over the sea. As the day broke and the Egyptians were running, the sea returned to its place as before. Not one of them survived. God delivered Israel that day from the Egyptians. The people were speechless before God and trusted God and his servant Moses.